Hey guys, okay, so I'm really excited to share like my latest greatest makeup discovery with you. This is a brand that I never thought twice about, and it wasn't until I heard about it on a blog called Nouveau Cheap, I think it is, which I will link below. And that's basically a blog this woman does, sorry, itchy nose, about drugstore makeup, good finds at the drugstore, because it can be hard since you can't swatch things to find good stuff. But anyway, the brand is Wet n Wild, and I don't know if you're like me, but I mean, I've never bought anything from them before. I never gave them a second look. They're so cheap. I just didn't see any reason to try their products. I figured they would be bad. But there's so much buzz in the internet right now about how good these shadows are. They've come out with a line of new trios, but they have six pan shadows that come together, or trios, or you can get singles too, and everyone was just ranting and raving about the quality of these, so I went out and I got some. So I'll show you, well, I have them swatched in my arm, so I'm going to show you them in the order they're on here. So first thing I got, and that's this one right here, is a blush. As you can see there, it's just a beautiful rose pinky sort of a flush, and it's called Heather Silk. This is part of the permanent line. But it's just a beautiful matte blush. This was something like $1.99, I think, or $2.99. It's very, very creamy, I've noticed. They're very similar to kind of like, the closest comparison I think is Tarte. They're matte shadows, which are very creamy and very, the pigment is very fine. I mean, I'm so impressed with these. I can't even describe for how cheap they are. I mean, their singles, I think, are 99 cents. Just, they're incredible. In fact, they have a single called Brulee, which I actually don't have with me, but so many people have told me it's way better than MAC Brulee. In fact, I know several people who actually prefer it over the MAC version of the shadow. There's a lot of dupes for MAC shadows in their Wet n Wild line. So love the blush. I would absolutely recommend picking one up, especially the matte ones. They're beautiful. All right, next up on my arm, I've sectioned them off with pen, but these three colors right here are from the new trio, and this is part of their collection that they just came out with. And this trio is called Silent Treatment. As you can see, up here is a very light pink, which is basically the color of my skin. It's a very light whitish salmon pink. And it does have some silver sparkle, it does have some sparkle in it, but it's pretty much, it goes on your skin pretty much, sort of shimmery. So I have that swatch. I did them backwards here, but so the lightest one is swatched there, and then it goes up. The next one down here is a really rich dark brown with gold sparkle on it, but again, it goes on your arm pretty matte looking. I mean, you'd have to be really close up to see the sparkle in it, but it's a really nice color, great crease color. And then, look, over here. Last one over here, this one is a beautiful, it's very similar to their single Nutty, but it's more gray. This is a beautiful taupe, and this one's meant to go on your eyelid, this on your crease, and this on your brow bone, but this is my favorite color. It's a very metallic, shimmery taupe color. It's just beautiful. Love it. All right, so that's Silent Treatment. Next one on my arm is these three colors, and it's the trio called I'm Feeling Retro, very 80s. So let's see here. The first color is a super, super frosty white. Meant to be your highlight. So that one is right there. So you can see that's super high shine, very frosty. And then the next one is this, these are all shimmer shades, is this incredibly intense sort of blue aqua color, gorgeous, right there. And then this last one here is a super bright shimmery fuchsia. I would have to say of all of the colors I got, I think this is probably the least pigmented, which is surprising because of how bright the colors are. But I think over a base, they'd be incredible. These are just swatched dry. This is one swatch pulled down and then, rubbed in. So this is not over base or with a brush or anything. I think once you get them on your eyes, they would do better. All right, and then the ones over here, this is their 6 quad or 6, whatever you call a quad with 6 shadows in it, right here. And this one is part of their permanent line, and it's called Lust. Oh my God, this quad is out of this world beautiful. Alright, so I swatched them going from here down this row and then from here down this row. So the first one up here is a very, very, very pale pink. It's essentially the color of my skin, so it's right there, but you can't see it. I mean, it's a very light peachy color, make a great highlight color. The next one down right there is, these are all matte on this side. It's a sort of mid-toned plummy purple right there. And then the one next to that on the bottom row there, oh, sorry, right there is another matte, very dark. It's a little on the sheerer side. I noticed some of their mattes can be a little chalky, but just a dark, I think it would be, it's something like carbon where you need to work with it. It'll go on better than it swatches. So that one there. And then coming up on the shimmer side, up here, this is kind of an off-white, a shimmery off-white, which I have swatched right there. And then the next one down, I love this color. It's sort of, it's a gray, but it's a very green gray with some shimmer to it. Love that. And that one is right there, really pretty. And then the last one, this is actually a dupe for MAC's Beauty Mark, if you can see it in the pan there. It's sort of a burgundy color with purpley sparkle to it. It's such a pretty color. You can see the sparkles in that, and that one is swatched down here. So there you can see all the colors. So those are all the powder products I got. My verdict on their eyeshadows, I think some of them are on par, if not better than MAC's, especially the shimmer ones. Just beautiful pigmentation, very finely milled, just beautiful. You know, there's some ups and some downs. Some of their mattes can be a little chalky. Other ones, like the blush, are very silky and smooth. It's really kind of hit or miss, but for the most part, I'm really happy with these. I will definitely be repurchasing more. I think absolutely for the money, there's no reason not to go buy these. These new trios are going to become part of the permanent line, so if you can't find them now, don't stress about it. There's a bunch of great color combinations. There's some greens and silvers and just the coolest colors. So absolutely, I recommend picking these up. They're so cheap. These are, you know, the most expensive shadows are these, which are $4.99 for all of these. I mean, it's such a good deal. These are just beautiful. And then the one non-powder product I got, I'm wearing on my lips, which is, these are 99 cents, these lipsticks, and this is 502A. It doesn't have a name. I can swatch it on the back of my hand so you can see it, but it's on my lips. This is kind of similar to MAC's Bombshell. It's just a beautiful pink with a little bit of gold sheen to it. I love these. I really like the lipstick. Of course, the only complaint is that these are these stupid tubes where the lipstick doesn't scroll or go down all the way, so you're always going to nick it putting on and off the cap. That's my only complaint with it. I mean, for the price, it's unbeatable. Very smooth and moisturizing, not drying at all. I guess that's it for my little haul / review. Look at those swatches. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, seriously. I'm so impressed with these shadows. I just can't even... I mean, for the price you pay, you expect them to be total trash, and then they're just so smooth and rich and beautiful. Alright, anyway, I just had to share that with you. Go out and pick some up. They're fun. It's a great way to try some new colors. You know, if you want to try a crazy one like this, you know, don't spend a bunch of money on, like, you know, a MAC or an Urban Decay shadow that you may only wear once. Go grab the Wet n Wild one. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!